YouTube! I'm Elwirfy, and today we're going to be playing some Sid Meier's Civilization 6. So I was recently having a couple conversations with people playing some games, and someone mentioned that they really liked my old Rise of Nations series that I did. And you know what? I really like strategy games. They're probably my favorite kind of game to play. That's why I did a lot of Napoleon Total War, because it's still very strategic, even though it is an RTS. That's why I did StarCraft. RTS strategy was like my genre, but if I haven't mentioned it before, I guess I'll mention it now, but I'm pretty sure I mentioned it. I love board games. Board games are like one of my biggest passions to me as a person. And because of that, I've decided to play this. Essentially, this is a board game that got turned into a video game that got turned back into a board game and is still continuing to be produced as a video game. So this is Sid Meier's Civilization 6. Most of you probably know about the series already. It's pretty famous. But we're just going to hop right into it. We're just going to be playing against the AI. We're going to create a new game. I'm making this video also to kind of show off my idea to hopefully make the United States a good nation. Because right now they're garbage. But I'm going to try something that might work. You want to play on a Pangea map, I think, to make them good. I think they're not very good in a continents map or anything where there's any stretch of water, like islands. I don't know. Can you do islands? Yeah, you can do an island thing, but Pangea is really what you want to do. You want it all on one. We're going to do map type small because you could do bigger, but that just makes the game take longer for no apparent reason as far as I can tell. You wouldn't want to do something big. And we're just going to keep it all in the default settings. I'm not going to change anything. Obviously, I know people like to play on the harder difficulties, and some play on the easier difficulties. I'm just staying right in the middle, so hopefully that's acceptable for everyone to watch me play on the regular difficulty. And I'm not saying I'm going to win. There's so many ways to win in this game that honestly it's hard for me to protect and hold off everything, but I'm going to do my best to try and win through domination. That's the way I think America is meant to be played. I've tried winning for them with science, and a lot of people say they're really good for culture, but if you look at their bonuses, they're really mainly meant to be attacking, because they get 2 special units. Tourism is a really good way for them to win in the later game if they can't win on something else. But in the early game, which is where religion generally comes into play, like I feel like America, you want to focus religion and you want to focus domination, and then you maintain domination throughout, but then switch over into tourism as soon as you start to get those. But we'll see how it goes. My strategy might change over time. So we'll go ahead and just start. We're going to have
From
default
the first
settings.
stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest, from this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. And so it is upon your broad shoulders, Theodore Roosevelt, to charge forth and lead your people on their great adventure. Use your military might to give the peoples of your homeland the square deal they so desperately deserve. Surely, you will raise America into the limelight and attract visitors from across the oceans just to see your lands. Bully for you, Mr. President.
Alright, so let's go over America itself and explain what their bonuses actually are. They get to receive a +5 combat strength for fighting on the continent which they spawn. And you'll see it when we get into the map. Every tile has a continent assigned to it. So when we fight in that area, we get a +5 combat bonus on all of our troops. We get +1 appeal tiles in cities with national park. I'm not quite sure what appeal is. I believe that has to do with tourism again. So again, really, they're trying to push for a cultural tourism victory here for America, I think. And then you gain the Rough Rider unique unit when you research rifling technology. So we have pretty much he's as strong as a tank, essentially era earlier. And you get culture every time you kill someone, I believe. And then there's the standard upgraded unit, the P-51 Mustang. It's just an improved fighter, it is pretty good, but you got to make it there. Generally, you don't use the P-51 Mustang as America. And then the film studio, that just helps boost tourism again. So like I said, a very tourism-focused civ, and definitely warlike. I think domination is going to be the way that America would be used. But let's begin the game. Alright, so we've spawned in. Wow, this is an amazing start, actually. I don't have to move at all. I'm going to try and explain as much as I can, but I can't explain everything. So essentially we have stone here, which will require mining. We're going to want to choose research, and we're going to jump into mining straight away, I think. I need to give unit orders. Okay, there might be a little... Oh, I need to found a city. Right, let's found that city. So we founded a city, and we're going to immediately take our warrior and start moving them around, right? We just want to check out the area. Let's see, we'll go with... yeah, we're going to go with mining. That's our first one. We're going to go to construction, and we'll go ahead and make a scout. We want to scout. We want to find out where our opponents are in this particular continent. And we'll go ahead and start walking. And we're just going to speed through the first turns fairly quickly, I think. Alright, we found the barbarian camp. Not too bad. We're just going to kind of walk around this lake, though. And I'm just kind of blindly scouting with my warrior. Oh, there's a goody hut. We'll go grab that. We want to try and find one of our opponent's civs very quickly, if possible. Oh, a free scout. So we got 2 scouts. That's huge for us, because we're now going to have double, obviously, double scouting. We're going to pump out another... no. I'm sorry, wait. Let me go to my city. No. Let's change product. Oh, right. We make a warrior, then we make a settler as soon as it finishes. Okay. So we're going to go there. Unit needs orders. Let's go down here. Again, I don't know where our enemy civs are. I'm just looking around, hoping that they're nearby. I hope we get one who's nearby. Because what we want to do is we want to try and make an attack in as early as possible, receive the least amount of warmongering penalties. Okay, there's another goody hut. Okay, next turn. So we're at the top of the map, because we see the tundra is at the top. Okay. Oh, we met someone. Okay, it's an honor to meet you. Accept hospitality. Be nice to them, etc., etc. Let's go find that city. Unit needs orders. We'll send the scout back down. Oh, there's the enemy scout. An enemy scout. It is the next turn. So as you can see, we're at the top of the map here.
When you find yourself in a hole...
Okay, excellent. Let's go over here. Now, for some reason, I have to use my mouse to scroll, because the arrow keys are not always reliable. There's his capital. Oh, very close, actually. So let's go ahead and get some more information on him as we go ahead and push forward in tech to... what would we want? I suppose we have mining. I guess animal husbandry would probably be the next one we want. So let's go animal husbandry for our science. We attacked that scout. Oh, yep. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and move forward. We gotta get that goody hut. And we're gonna take our scout, go ahead and heal up. We don't need to go chase that guy. He's not really much of a threat to our city right now. We don't have any guys outside of the city actually working. So we won't see any issues with that, I don't think. We're going to go ahead and make a settler now that we have done that. Our warrior's finished, so we're going to move forward and just kind of patrol around this guy's city. Just kind of look where we want to plant our second city, because that is something we want to do as America really quick. We want to go for early second city. We'll go ahead and send our warrior down. And for my strategy, there's a couple ways you could do it, but I'm going to go with what worked last time when I tried it out, so that way I can show you guys. And then if you guys think that it's if you have a better idea, obviously let me know. Go ahead and fortify there. Okay. Yep, delegation's most welcome, you betcha. You betcha. So when we're
wisdom,
doing this...
but authority.
Oh, code of laws. Okay, great. Great. Choose a civic. Okay. Let's go with foreign trade. Fill a policy slot. Okay, we definitely want the... for this one, we're going to want the gold. We want gold production. And let's get that barbarian defense. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and push... towards his city. We're going to try and go for an early snipe, essentially, of his city, because most people aren't getting lots of troops. Obviously, if this was against an actual player, you do it a little more sneakily. You wouldn't, have your scout hanging around to monitor his troop movements, such in the same way that I am. as we do push forward. And the point is, we're going to send the settler out with the scout.
If
That's
there
why
are
we're
no
keeping
dogs in heaven,
that's why we're keeping our scout up at the city. And we don't attack quite yet because it is AI. You can abuse it a little. You can, I believe, cities in general, as you can see, they have a 2 wide radius range. So we know sitting right there, a player wouldn't see that. That's why I send the scout in first, so you can see what's going on. And as long as there's open borders, you can actually walk into their city with your scout in the ancient age. It's very good. So that guy's just going to fortify. We're going to mass up some troops. We don't want to go in right away, and we're going to rush to archery. Because the next thing we're going to do after that settler builds is make a slinger, and then we make an attack. So he's got 2 builders right now. We could probably go steal those, but we don't need to. Again, have the scout just kind of fortify, hang out at his city. Obviously, you can't watch all angles, but it's pretty rare you see, for a player anyway, that they'd be attacked in this age. So against a player, I think this would be pretty good. Again, remember, keep in mind that we can move up to there, and he cannot see us, for sure. Oh, now he can. He moved out. What is that? A war cart. Uh-oh. These guys have some ancient era tech. We want to move to essentially right over here, and we're going to have our scout go with them. Actually, you're going to cancel that. Okay, let's go ahead and move closer. Again, it is an AI, so they're not going to care. But against a player, you'd want to scout, pull back, make all your troops up here, then move them out. I'm just kind of being efficient because it's a video. I don't want you guys to get bored or anything. All right, so again, just fortify up, fortify up. He did make a. I don't know how good that will be, because again, if you look at the, let's see. Yep, you just tell them the troops are passing by. You don't declare war yet. It's okay if it's a dishonorable war for this one. So you can see the continent, Panodia is what the continent he's on, and for our continent is Panodia. So we know that when we attack his city, we'll get our +5 combat bonus. So, like some people think that it's not a very good bonus, but personally, I think it's great. Okay, we're moving through the city. I'm not worried about barbarians grabbing that settler. Plus, we could always turn around because we're making so many military units. So we're going to hold position there, fortify there, and essentially just rush for it. Rush down towards that. I know they have troops here, but they're not going to do anything generally right away. I'm taking a bit of a risk, I'll admit. We want to go actually plant that city over there, I think. Right here on this resource tile, where we'll have lots of access to all these resources. And it'll be like a good 4 position. Wow, this dude, slingers. Okay, we're going to need to gang up on him, I think. Okay, we put down our second city. That scout is good. Now we'll send him to help out in the war effort. And then our slinger up there is going to move. We're going to go ahead and be producing another slinger. Again, we're just producing slingers and warriors. Here we also, again, will just produce slingers because they're cheaper. Yeah. Okay, ignore his request.
That's the positive
we're gonna kill this
aspect of
guy.
trade, I suppose. The world gets stirred up.
So we can choose a civic. We're essentially teching this way. Yeah, we can go however we do whatever we want for this pathing. So we'll bring the scout down. And then as soon as that slinger comes in, we should be ready to attack. Oh, we got a barbarian problem. One thing I like to do is if you're about to attack, you gang up on them, because remember, these cities don't have any walls, so you can kind of. Can we not? Okay, we can't quite attack. That's fine. All right, so essentially we're gonna hold position next turn, and then on our next turn, because he's even moving. Now, no player would do this at all, but he's moving away. So we're going to exploit that, the AI. So I'm not going to lie about that. That's what we're doing. And that slinger is apparently going to be tied up by this barbarian, so we'll just go ahead and make the attack. As you can see, if you look at the stats, we have a 20 base strength, +5 for the combat. And for some... and slingers have it's a slinger, so it is a 5 base strength, and then +0 due to difficulty. So we're going to go ahead and attack, and we'll declare war on Samaria. So that happened. So we're going to go ahead and Go ahead and make an attack, and we'll finish him off, possibly with the scout, actually. If the scout can make the finishing off attack, yes, it can, I believe. So we'll go ahead and, no, the scout didn't do it. Okay. Then we'll use the scout here, because you want to try and, I'm pretty much trying to save my warriors' health, because the warriors are the guys who actually get to go into the city. And they'll be making the moves. Yeah, so we'll definitely be attacking that horse archer. That might make him flee, dropping him down that low. So over time, we'll win that fight. I'm not worried about that. We do have more slingers being made. Another one's about to pop out. We did bring out his war cart, but he didn't attack with it, so we're going to be able to just... yeah, again, he's getting hits. Well, this guy will be pretty wounded at the end of this. That's fine, though. War cart. It's kind of a defeat, actually. We do want our slingers. Samaria is a little bit tougher to fight, but since it's his only unit, we shouldn't be too worried about... It's kind of tough. That's not necessarily the best thing for us right now. Perhaps, actually, if we fortify until healed with that guy, and then move in our scouts, fortify that one, and then fortify that one. Let him make the first strike, and actually, we need more. We just need more guys, to be honest. It's because of this. If we had an extra slinger, we'd be in much better shape. Oh, sorry about that. That's the mouse. So we'll go ahead and make a slinger attack. If he attacks us, he will probably die to melee, I think. Oh, wait, no, he's a ranged unit. So we're going to make warriors now. Warriors are what you use to take cities. Slingers are there to kill units. That's why I wanted to have my slinger down here, but obviously this is a complication not foreseen. So as you can see, yeah, we're going to win this fight barely.
May the forces of evil become...
Ooh, we can have archers now. That's really good. You will go ahead and upgrade to an archer. Always upgrade to archers when you can. Not much of a reason not to. We'll go ahead and kill him. Okay, when these guys come down, we'll definitely be able to take the city. We're probably not going to take the city with just what we have. There's his standard starting warrior. That's fine. His war cart's gone back. So as you can see, we do pretty... that's not... It's a stalemate in terms of how much health we're losing. We might just go ahead and take that builder. Yeah, we'll take his builder for now. And bring a scout up here to help hold the line. Again, we're bringing scouts in partly to soak up damage. And we could... Nah, we'll stay holding. Oop, sorry, mouse issues. So what's the next research we get? Just anything that's going to give us boosts in science. I like to go for science with these guys, with the Americans, because it's the most, you can always know you're going to stay ahead. Oh, well, that's just a free... They're just giving me free builders. The AI is not playing very smart right now. Okay, minor victory, but a victory is a victory, so we'll go ahead and make that attack. And then our builder's going to run, and we'll probably link up with the scout. We'll go ahead and move into our territory so we can get that upgrade for our slinger. And then this archer's going to come down. So then once you start getting archers, we're going to be massing up archers, and everything should go pretty smooth. And yes, you want Charleston to be making units. That wasn't a mistake. Yeah, he can't cross that river and make an attack because the river has too many movement points. Major defeat. Yeah, that's not good. It's not too good. But since we captured these builders, we'll take them over here to Charleston and have them start working the fields. And yeah, we'll just hold. Again, there's no need to panic. Bring the archers down and just kind of get the train going. Maybe that barbarian unit is glitched out. Fine for us, though. And we will want to give this guy the promotion. Move him onto the hill so we can shoot at that barbarian unit next turn. Maybe we just go for the attack. Fortify till healed. Move in. Move in. I mean, this guy's essentially dead anyway. He's not making anything. He's not progressing. His territory will expand on its own, but there's a second war card? Jesus. This guy's got good stuff. It's a good thing we tech to archers. That's why we tech to archers so quickly. Yeah, you go ahead and start making farms. We got to deal with this barbarian, otherwise wouldn't be that hard to, you know, get overwhelmed. Yeah, so that'll pretty much neuter that unit. Again, we from America, we just keep sending out guys, and since we got those 2 builders, we'll go ahead and just keep making soldiers. It's not a good attack. It's just not good to... It's tough against Samaria, because Samaria gets... I didn't know they get Ancient Age, you know, stuff that's, like, really strong. Yeah, we might just wait for the archers. We'll stay fortified, so that way, if he attacks, we get the defense bonus.
I thought Clay must feel happy in the...
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You stay fortified. Okay. Yeah, so you come up here, and then we'll get the builders moving. And then this archer can make that final attack here, and should be able to just wipe everyone out. All right, see, so that area is cleared. We're going to send this warrior unit down, and we are currently doing a good job. Let's move over here. And we're going to bulldoze the area. We want to bulldoze it because you can't build on it. And now we're getting the archers in. So now once the archers come in, we'll be able to start shooting at these war carts without taking damage ourselves, which is super important. We'll take this warrior over here and bring him to go collect that hut, so that way they can't spawn any more barbarians near us. And then we'll just wait for our turn to be done. So as you can see, we have a lot of units. Oh, that's a ship that can attack? Okay. Well, I didn't even know about that. I think what we do... Yeah, no, it's weird, because we want to just kind of wait, like I said, for our archers to come down. And we're moving them, you know, it's not like we're not moving them. Certainly not. Technology bronze... We cut down another forest. Maybe it's over here. Whatever. We'll do... we'll cut some other stuff down. Turn that into that. It's not fully healed, but let's get that archer down on the way. And we have another warrior about to pop out. Yeah, just making war carts, yep. I mean, if he runs away from the city... Major defeat. It wasn't a major defeat before. Maybe it's because of the tile I was standing on. Okay.
The Pantanal is the most complex intertropical...
Yeah, okay. We found a wonder. Great. And I'm on top of his trade route. He has a second city as well. This is not going quite the way I wanted it to go. Not at all. Just move to there. Choose a production. Let's make a builder up here now. And we'll take our builder and have him get to work on the land. Jeez. We'll heal up. Okay, we're on the hill. The hill will be able to start shooting at his city. Since he hasn't bothered to actually make any strikes against me, we're just happy sitting here.
Writing means shit.
Yep, so now we'll start making the attacks on his city. That's essentially what you want to do. You want to take down their capital. Again, because they have no city defense. And you know what? Screw it. Let's just... It's tough because it's Samaria. Most civs don't get a bonus unit in the early game. But we'll just go ahead and attack with both of our scouts. We'll sack them now. I'm willing to sack them. Now that we have the archers in position, that's pretty much the reason why. We can't plunder that trade route for some reason. But we can pillage the road. Could help. Major defeat. Yeah, it's not good. But we'll do it. We're doing it anyway, just because we want to take that city's health down. It's because there's that war cart there. It's making it so tough. Choose a research. Let's go ahead and go for masonry, so we can get battering rams, and we'll move up our archers. And we can bulldoze that forest. Excellent. We'll go kill that scout. Or attack the scout. Or not kill it, but... Again, because we're America, he's on our continent, so we're getting that that bonus damage. That bonus damage really comes in handy when you're doing these early war strategies. Then we get granary. And with 3 archers, that should be enough. He's going to try and make peace. No. Nope. Nah. Might mean he might actually attack me. Can you reach him? Is that even my unit? Who is that? I don't think that's me. I think I'm about to meet another... Oh, that's a barbarian. Ah, the barbarians are helping the attack. Okay. Now, he will heal about 20 health after every turn. So we want to get our guys into position. The scouts will heal and hold, heal and hold. This guy will heal and hold, and then archers will go ahead and move in. And with the support of our archers, we should be able to deal with it. So we're going to continue. We'll take this warrior and have him move down. We're just moving everyone in. Oops, that was a misclick. It's okay. That scout's not going to hurt us. Early Empire. Okay. So he attacked us. Maybe if we work together against this war cart, we could take it out. It's just tough because we want to kill the city. The city's what's really important. Because even if he's trading, I don't think he has I doubt he has a second city up. So we'll have this warrior go ahead and make an attack. We're going to choose a Pantheon because we've had that faith running the whole time. And I think it's tough to say what the best one is. I feel like border expansion rate's pretty good. Oh wait, no, city growth. I think city growth would actually be better because you can make a city bigger, so you can make more settlers just over time. You're being more useful. We'll take our builders and go ahead and build up. Building up your secondary cities more important if you do find builders, because this city will grow on its own more naturally without the need for the builders. Again, always use your archers on the city, because that's where... Oh, we can we not see? Let's move him out of the way. Can we attack now? Range attack. Oh, it's a hill. Here we go. Now we're on a hill. We need the archer. You have to look at terrain when you're doing these things. Like, this scout's going to need to move. I could body myself into it, but it's kind of unnecessary. We'll fortify till healed. And we'll actually run this. We'll run the scout out of here. He's not really helping the battle anymore. Because now that our archers are here, he has to come after us. Since he's an AI, he probably won't do that. But you'll notice how we're not necessarily falling behind in tech or anything. He didn't even seem to attack. We'll go ahead and keep attacking. Yeah, I feel like constant attacking might be better than getting those promotions right away. We're going to need to shuffle around a bit. We'll heal up the scout, move in the warrior, and build. Right there, please. Build an improvement. That guy's done, so we'll go ahead and have our warrior march forward down to the battlefield. Okay, so he's attacking our warriors that are currently defending themselves. He's going to keep trying to offer us peace. Just don't accept. You don't need to. He'll heal over time, but once you get all three archers going, you really start to... Yeah, you really start to do enough damage to actually be getting good hits. And it helps to have warriors who are there to soak up damage and fight off his units. For example, if we attack... Ooh, archers are really good against war cards. I did not know that. So actually, change of plans, guys. It turns out if you attack Samira's war carts, it might actually be better. Minor defeat? Let's promote. And heal up with that unit. So unit needs orders. What are you doing? Oh, there's that scout. We don't care about that scout anymore. Scout can't hurt anyone. And we'll end the turn. So we did heal because of our promotion. So we're doing perfectly reasonable. And again, because we're America, because of our strength bonus, we are going to be able to kind of hold them off for a fair amount of time. You can only attack the city, so we'll go ahead and keep hitting the city. It's a process. No one said this is simple. Yeah, go ahead and kill the war carts. May as well. If he doesn't have units to defend his city, then we can throw warriors into the city. Because, obviously, major defeat. It's not really a major defeat, though. It just looks that way because of stats. But strategically, we now are able to go in and kill the war cart. So now that the war carts are down, we should be able to take this city over with relatively no hassle. Choose production. Let's get our campus. You want to get that campus as soon as you can. I'll go ahead and buy it. I say buy it and buy and build as soon as you get your campus up and running, and then go ahead and make those farms. Again, sending our warriors down and heading on to the next turn. So yeah, he's abandoned the city now. That might help make it a little easier for us to attack. So we'll see how that goes. It's major defeat. We'll go ahead and heal that guy, and we'll heal that guy, and sure, we'll go ahead and strike at the carts, the war carts. We have to march our warrior around the archers. Can't do, anything clever where you send them through the archers or anything. So we'll get our warrior around. Terrain has a big impact on whether or not you're doing the best in combat.
Stendur fyrir þér. Aldrei var víking slík landsnja lagar. Ertu hræddur?
Nah, I'm not gonna make peace with him. I exchanged the capitals, and well, it's done. So we're gonna go ahead and keep attacking that city. Moved his war cart back into the city, so that's kind of annoying. Go ahead and promote this unit. Why not? Run the soldier in. Run the warrior in. The warriors will surround this whole city. Essentially is the ultimate plan. And let's go ahead and grab those resources as much as we can as well, as we wait for masonry to finish. There's barbarians lurking. I wouldn't worry about it. Barbarians attacking. Barbarian ships are really annoying. Okay, that'll take out that cart. It's a major victory, so let's go for it. Even though we lose more men overall, that'll really hurt his city. Now you do need to use melee units to actually take the city, so you want to save some warriors for taking the city itself. But it's not too hard. And plus you don't get a warmongering penalty when you declare wars in the ancient era, so you don't have to worry too much about, I guess the consequences of your actions. Now, hopefully this was his only city and we just killed it. Now, he might have a trade route to a city-state, or it might be to another one of his cities. We don't know. Oh, we did it. Okay, great. We killed off the Civ, so they're gone. And definitely keep the city, because now you're doing great. And make libraries. Now we're going to go for that hardcore on that science. So now that we've taken him out completely, we can go discover that city-state up there he was trading with. Get away from that guy. Probably use our archers to take him out. And so yeah, so now you just have an extra city. Promotion available. Take that promotion. Move the archers over. Go ahead and promote as you need to. Pull your warriors away. And essentially you're gonna go on the hunt for the next one. So it's really good that we got those extra scouts, because now we're gonna go look around and see what he was trading with. Yeah. And I did put it on a Pangea map because it's a bit easier. Domination takes too long on a continent's map because usually you'll lose some other way, like religion. Religion's the fastest way to win in this game, I believe. So that's why you want to do that. Now, we did take if you do get the trade route, go ahead and get the trader. Do that early, as soon as possible. And this video is getting a bit long, so we're actually going to wrap it up for now. Hope you guys all enjoyed. We'll stop it on turn 50. Every 50 turns, I think, would be a good stopping point. I don't know where any of the enemies are, so I'm just kind of randomly moving my guys around with not... Oh, there's Stockholm. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Gonna be on turn 50. So anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching this first part. I really liked it. I hope, you know, that made sense. America's really good at the early game battles because they're the only ones that get the combat bonus. Now, obviously, if you're fighting Samaria, keep aware of that. Also, if you're fighting Scythia, they have those special horse archer units, but they might not necessarily tech for it right away. That's the thing. If you just generally people try and get their second city up pretty quick. Against the AI, you just instantly kill them. But if you take out their main city, even if they have a second city, it doesn't generally matter as much. Plus, you're able to start making units there, and you can start teching. So overall, I'd say it's like a win-win. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I'm Elwirfy, and I'll see you guys next time.